Hey guys, JTISREBORN here, bringing you another edition of Horror Movie of the Week. A few days late, sorry, had a lot of things going on, but we're here now to talk about the movie of the week. This week's movie is none other than the 1950s Dracula film made by Hammer Studios called Horror of Dracula. It stars Christopher Lee as Count Dracula and Peter Cushing as Van Helsing. Also including the cast is Michael Gough, who played Alfred in the Warner Brothers Batman movies before Michael Caine. And wow, this light is really bright. It's really making a big glowing impact. But yeah, so the guy who played Alfred in this movie is in it too. Is Arthur. But yeah, this Dracula movie, I finally got around to watching it because I've always wanted to see it, and it was on Turner Classic Movies. Popped it in. Wow, this was probably the best Dracula movie I've seen. I'd prefer it to the 30s one. The 30s one, I mean, it's really a classic in terms of people. I mean, I like some aspects of it, but, you know, a lot of it's really boring and dull. I mean, it doesn't really hold up as well as, like, say, some of the other movies like Frankenstein or The Wolfman. But, you know, this Dracula film, while, you know, it's Hammer, you know, Hammer is the one who really, like, started to push, like, the blood and gore, kind of, like, they're the ones who had the balls to do, like, certain things. And, you know, this movie shows some balls, kind of. And it's a pretty kick-ass movie. Christopher Lee, he plays, like, the most badass Dracula ever. Like, he's such an asshole. Like, Dracula always seems to kind of get the edge on, like, everyone, like Van Helsing and that. I mean, the movie differs a little bit from the novel. Like, it switches some characters around. You know, just the way it plays out is a little bit different, too. But, I mean, it's a pretty solid movie. But the best aspect of the movie is got to be Peter Cushing as Van Helsing. Now, Peter Cushing, if you don't really know who he is, he's also played Dr. Frankenstein in the Hammer Frankenstein movies. He also was one of the people in the original Star Wars. You know, he was one of the colonels or generals, or I can't remember his names. Star Wars characters, it's tough to remember some of the other names. But, you know, he is the best Van Helsing ever. He wants his damn vampire, and he's going to get it. The movie, I mean, it builds up a little bit. I love the different sets in the movie. I just love looking at the background. I mean, the sets are pretty incredible. Christopher Lee's Dracula, he doesn't have the typical, you know, Transylvanian accent or whatever. He just kind of speaks in, like, his own, like, tone, we'll say. And, you know, it works for the movie. I mean, it's pretty solid. Christopher Lee, pretty good Dracula. He ended up playing Dracula more than anybody else on film, like 6 or 7 times. I mean, damn, it's a lot of Hammer films. But you know, Christopher Lee was pretty good. But Peter Cushing, their rivalry, like, in the movie, like, they don't interact until, like, really, like, the very end. But Peter Cushing knows who Dracula is. He's like, no, this motherfucker's gonna die. I'm gonna kill Dracula. And he wants his vampire. The movie is so intense. Like, the music just goes, na 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 na. Dracula's kind of an asshole. When he's done with women, he, like, throws them aside. You know, like, hits people. Peter Cushing, you know, Van Helsing. Some lady is going, like, insane, like, oh no, the devil's there, the devil's there, ah! And then all of a sudden Peter Cushing just goes, bitch, shut up. Hilarious. I mean, also, Alfred from Batman, I think there's a reason Tim Burton cast him, because he's a fan of, like, you know, the Hammer films, as you can tell by a lot of the architecture in the Batman movies that he made. So, you know, he was pretty good as Arthur. And yeah, the whole cast did pretty good. It ends in an awesome scene with Van Helsing, you know, going after Dracula. Just the intensity, the way it builds up is great. Like, Dracula's, like, in the movies, like, seducing someone or whatever, trying to make her the bride, because he's been really out to get the family. Like, Jonathan Harker's family, he went after him, he went after Harker's wife, he went after Alfred, or Arthur's wife, as well, and he's trying to make him his bride, because, you know, Cushing and them were trying to get rid of Dracula, and, like, rid the world of their evil. And wow, it's just the way it builds up, like, just the line, look, Peter Cushing, he plays it off really well. I mean, it's not like he makes it obvious. Like, there's a part where one of the characters, like, has, like, bite marks on their neck, and he just looks at it, and he knows automatically what it is, but he, like, plays it off like it's nothing. That's what makes him, like, really clever and smart. It's just the way it's, like, lays out, And when he wants something, you're damn right he's going to get what he wants. He wants his damn vampire. He's going to drive the stake through Dracula's heart, and he's going to end it. You know, I mean, they made several sequels. There's just too many to count. I mean, I haven't seen them all yet. I plan on watching them all. I mean, they're hard to come by. Hopefully Hammer releases them in one giant box set, Hammer. Like, what the hell? But, anyways, I thought this was a pretty solid Dracula film. The ending scene with, you know, Van Helsing going after Dracula was really great. And it's just an intense, all-around thrill ride. And, yeah, it's pretty solid. So, yeah, so if you get a chance, check that movie out. It's definitely, like, my new favorite Dracula movie. I prefer it to, these two Dracula movies, you know, the 30s one and the 90s one. I mean, they're both pretty good in their own way. But, you know, Horror of Dracula, I will come out on a limb and say that is the best Dracula film ever made. And I just saw it. That's just how intense it is. It's funny. It really sucks you into the movie. And, yeah, thank you for watching. We're going to be doing the Carrie review soon, probably after Halloween, which is because when we can get everyone together. But we will do the Carrie review, and next week is Halloween, so we might do something special. I don't know. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Have an awesome week or whatever, and I'll see you next week with some more horror movie of the weeks. So thank you for watching. Take care now. Please subscribe, like, stay tuned for more stuff. Okay then, take care now. Bye bye then.